Hello, Leo, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your June Horoscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And we have a full moon in Sagittarius at 15 degrees on June 5th with a solar eclipse hitting you guys in your 12th and first house. So it's about past life, it's about karma, and it's about yourself, focusing on the self, your self-image, and the face that you put out in the world. So something is going to be revealed about yourself that maybe you're a little uncomfortable with, and it's like a past life wound that's coming back to haunt you, and you're going to have to accept it and move on from it. Now, there's a new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees on June 21st with a solar eclipse. These eclipses, this energy, it's disruptive. It's going to carry for the next 6 months. And we will have more eclipses coming in the summer. But for now, that will be hitting you in your 3rd and 4th house. It's like communications between you and your family over like roots, and it could be sibling rivalry. This is also about your elementary education. What is it that you know? What is it that you don't know? What if? This is about an expansion of the mind. A lot of changes are coming this month of June, and we will have a Mercury retrograde on June 18th. I don't know why I wanted to say July. Probably because it's in Cancer, so it's going to be emotional. Wherever you have Cancer aspects, water aspects in your chart, that will be affected. And that's going to carry us, for some time through the end of July. And so we're just doing a whole review of what the last 6 months are. We're trying to decide what feels right for us, what doesn't feel right to us. Also, I'm feeling like, what is your truth? And it's about time that you're going to have to stand up for yourself at some point. I think between June 5th and June 21st, there's going to be some revelation about yourselves. Now, I did pre-shuffle these cards, but we'll do the layout. We'll see what's going on with the Leo sun signs, rising signs, and moons. And oh, shoot, my cards are mixed in the deck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me reshuffle. I don't know how those got in there. Let's make sure. All right. Let's clear those. Trying to think. This whole entire year is going to be very topsy-turvy. Don't try to move ahead too fast, because there's a lot that has to be reviewed. I think you will discover that on the full moon that's coming up, because it will be hitting a lot of you in your 12th house. Okay, let's see. 9th house of expansion. Capricorn. This is about your work, your status. This is about how much work you're willing to put into something in order to expand. This is also higher education and travel. Maybe you're getting out and about. And here we have Capricorn again. Same card. Very strange. And we have Virgo. So there's a lot of earth energy around you. Earth and fire. Now, what's interesting is, and I have said it before, I bought another one of these decks and combined them together. And look at this. You're getting this two of the same card. The chances of that are extremely rare. So, big focus on expansion, getting out and about, going on an adventure, expanding your horizons, expanding your mind, expanding your perception. Capricorn is that old energy that's weighing you down. That would be your obligations, the things that you feel responsible for, whether it's to a job, to a person, to an ideology. I feel as though that is what holds you back, but it's also passing from you. So you are going to make some changes, Leos. And then Virgo energy. This is talking about the details in your life, the daily routines. That is what has to change. Also, Virgo rules the 6th house, and it rules our health. It rules our pets. Maybe some of you could be getting a new pet. This is also talking about, there's a woman here with her hands in the earth in this picture. She's getting down into the earth. She's grounding herself. I think a lot of Leos, with you being so on fire, that you do need to get a little bit more grounded. Now, let's see how we can expand on that. That's interesting. And I look at this because I have a Leo moon. So it's like, well, where are my emotions? Where am I holding myself back? I think the world is our oyster at this time. And it is a chance for us to grow. So if it's your sun, it's like, where are you growing here? If you're a Leo rising, where are you growing with the face that you put on the outside of the world? And the moon, Leo people, is where are you growing emotionally? So that's interesting. I have a pup here. Hopefully she won't be doing the barking. All right, so Cancer, I feel. So that's on top of your 9th house card. This is so weird. This just came up for Cancers, but I did shuffle these. We have endings and beginnings, and that is regarding work-related topics. So here I have that same theme again. The 9th house, it's coming up. So expanding. And it's also about keeping the faith and thinking about what you believe in. I feel as though this ideology that you've been holding on to, it's an old belief, it could be religious. This is a change of beliefs, or, things that you once believed in or didn't believe in, that is changing. And this is saying, hold on to the faith that everything will be okay. And then we have Uranus, the genius, is coming in on top of that Virgo card. So this is changes that are occurring. Epiphanies are happening. This Cancer, I feel card, I feel is part of the new moon in Cancer on June 21st. This underlying situation, there's going to be light shown in a place of work, in your ideologies, where your stability lies. There are going to be changes there. This is also energy that is extremely serious. Like, I take this so seriously. It's almost materialistic, working yourself to the bone sometimes. But it also cautions about being over ambitious. So that's interesting. Before I pull those other cards, let's just do this layout. We'll mix these up, hopefully. But yeah, so that's interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of disruption, but it's going to lead you to a really good place. You have to get out there and explore and expand and really change things up. We're at the precipice of some great opportunities if you allow yourself to have them, to try different things, to think different things. All right, so what do we have? The Fool. The Fool. We have the Two of Earth. That's definitely about money obligations, juggling way too much. Makes sense. So let's go back to this Fool card. The Fool card is overly ambitious. Steps off of a cliff without even looking to see where he's going. Takes a leap of faith without even seeing where he's going. It kind of goes with the theme. Sometimes you have to do that, but I want you to think in a very discerning type of way before you step off that cliff and take that leap of faith, only because we are in eclipse season. Nothing is as it seems. Nothing turns out as it seems. So things start out one way and completely flip and change because the light is shown on a different area. This could be a very disruptive month. Don't be a fool. However, don't completely hold yourselves back and not allow yourselves to be vulnerable and experience something new for fear that it may not work out. Just, maybe test the water with your big toe before jumping fully in. Now, this Two of Earth is interesting that it's coming on top of the Endings and Beginnings card and the Capricorn card. So this is saying if you have too many irons in the fire, or you're putting your focus on too many different things, that you're going to have to cut one of them off, which is interesting. Only because it's like, oh, with me being a Leo moon, well, what am I going to stop? What am I going to cut off? And this is really talking about taking some time for some pleasure. Also, too, it's financially related. So you want to think about where you may be spending too much money in one area, not enough money in another area. Managing your finances and getting those things in order for sure. All right, so now we have the Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire, she is indicating that there's some growth here. This could be somebody coming into your life. This would be another Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Somebody with that fire ability that could actually propel you in the direction that you need to be going. It could be an offering of some sort when it comes to, for those Leos that are not currently bringing any income in, this could be new opportunities that are coming forth. If you've been working too hard, she could be offering a new, refreshing adventure for you. This could be a love relationship for some of you. And so then we have the Ten of Air that's coming in on top of the Uranus and the Virgo card. So let me think about that. The Ten of Air is one of the most beautiful cards. It is like the culmination of love and prosperity, everything that is beautiful. It's like you really being in your element and enjoying life. It's almost like this wonderful card of happiness and prosperity, and I love that. And I think once you do get yourselves really grounded and this new flash of change comes through your life, you may be setting yourself up to be in a wonderful place that you've always hoped you would be in. But the only limitation there is you holding yourself back from those things, because we can all have whatever it is that we want when we want it. It's the stories and the things that we tell ourselves that hold us back. All right, so the Karma cards Now, this is interesting. So think of a question that you wanted to know. Will this happen this month? Whatever it is, whatever is your heart's desire, so to speak, think about that. And Mars will be the ruler of the answer of your question. So this would be very action oriented, action based, fiery based, which makes sense for the Leos. You will have to put action into whatever you are asking. So whatever it is not just going to manifest on its own. You will have to do something about it. You will have to energize, put that energy forth. You will have to confront or address a person, a situation, in order to make the change. And you will also possibly be forced to do something outside of being complacent, so to speak. A lot of times we like to let things just happen and fall into place. But for the month of June, in order for things to go smoothly, you're going to have to get up off your keister and get moving and grooving. You're going to have to make it happen. Your angel card for June is gratitude. So you are going to be spending quite a bit of time thinking about the things that you're grateful for, all of the blessings in your life. If possible, if something less desirable happens, I want you to stop and think about what about that situation can you be grateful for? And you have to also understand that everything that is meant for you will come to you, and things happen exactly the way that they're supposed to. This is just reminding you to count your blessings always. Your crystal card for the month is Azurite, and it's about insight, and I love that. It's definitely third eye. So this is tapping into your inner vision, meditation of whatever type, whether it's active meditation, art as a meditative practice, or actually going and doing the and meditating in silence, which I have a hard time doing. But this is paying attention to your visions. I would say pay attention to your dreams, definitely, during this time. You will be getting some epiphanies. I think that is also what this Uranus card is talking about. Okay, your animal totem for the month is horse spirit, and it says freedom is yours. So like I had just mentioned, only you limit yourself. You are free to move about the cabin. You're free to move about the country if you wish. You're free to do whatever you wish. Only you limit yourself. Allow horse spirit to instill your spirit and gain a sense of freedom. This could also be the distancing of yourself with another that doesn't resonate with you, breaking free from any scenario, or breaking free from any chains that you feel bind you and hold you back. Trying to think. I thought that I had something like at the tip of my tongue, and I don't know what happened to it. All right, so this is fantastic. The wealth card is coming up. That is such a great sign. This is the beginning of new prosperity. When you break free from your own limitations, wealth and prosperity will be coming to you. Love that. And your final card, yeah, okay. It's the disruption card. In a traditional tarot deck, it's the Tower. So with these eclipses, expect that there will be disruptions. If you set yourself up and you're ready for it, then it won't be that bad. The Tower card, the disruption card, also talks about the foundation in which your life or your plans are laying on. This could be you uprooting certain aspects of your life so that you can lay a new foundation and make it more solid so that it does withstand the storms. This could be your inner core as well. So I think that's it. Leos, the little lions. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. Give me some thumbs up, comment me. You know I'll comment you back. Go ahead, subscribe to my channel, hit my head. Check out my other videos. Be sure to check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and expressionsoftheuniverse.com. Until next time, bye little lions.